All right, I have a long tradition of making videos and photographs to document places that we've lived before we leave them. So let me document now the place that we've called home. I've called it home for 2 months, a little more than 2 months. Yumiko's called it home for half a year here in Shizuoka City, Japan. This is the place, our intermediary transition apartment, mansion more appropriately, which is just a Japanese word. Well, I think it's actually a French word, but in Japan it means an apartment building made of concrete, as this clearly is. We're up here on the 5th floor, and this is called Art Hills Yada, and our unit is I think it's 501, first unit over there. Best view of Mount Fuji. There's Mount Fuji over there. All of it, they're great views, but there's always something in the way. That one just has the most clearest unimpaired view. This is the Valley of Tea where we live. Here, this is actually Yada proper. Yada means the Valley of Tea or the Valley of Fields, and even as far back, just as recently as my wife's childhood in the 70s, this was basically all just tea fields. And her father and sister's house is just right over here. That's where she grew up. And well, the old house that they grew up in has been torn down, and a new house has been rebuilt, a very nice one. And the house that Yumiko and I bought is just a 5-minute walk up the river a little further. The Yoshida River, which is right over here, winds up through the valley and courses along the south edge of the valley over there. So we're moving tomorrow, and I want to show you the apartment before we go. In this case, we've already got a jump start on the move, so it's in a kind of a state. And keep in mind, we knew this was temporary because we were searching for a place to buy, and we never had any intention of living here for very long, so we didn't really make it a home. Also, we came here from America with just 2 suitcases and a couple boxes each, and so we have almost no furnishings. Dogs can hear me. Let's go inside. Okay, here's the chime and the camera. This is called the Genkan. There's Rudy. We keep the leashes and their poop bags over here. Shoes are here. We also have this is called a geita bako. Geita is an old-timey word for shoes. It typically means the wooden sandals. Now, a little thing there, stuff to wipe the dog's feet there. Ruby's at the door to meet me. So in Japan, you leave your shoes at the door. I'll just leave it there unceremoniously left behind. Here's the hallway. This is a San LDK, which means three. San means 3. So a 3-room mansion with a living room and a dining room. And like I said, we've done nothing with it. Literally, we sleep on a mattress on the floor because we knew we were moving. And that's Rudy's crate over there that he came in. He sleeps in that at night. And our closet is just, whatever clothes we have, which is very little, if anything. I won't show you Miko's side. Literally just sleeping on the floor. This is the spare room, which is used to carry the 3 boxes that we sent over, in addition to, Yumiko and I have kind of a rule, 2 suitcases each when we change countries. And the last 2 moves, we allowed ourselves a couple of extra boxes. So here are the boxes. Actually, there are 4 of them. One of them has been broken down, I think is over there. And I think there's a few things in this closet. Yeah, these are just bedding that we had when guests come to visit, when Emily comes down, etc. So this is basically our guest bedroom. This one does not have an air conditioning unit. Usually in Japan, we don't have central heating and air. Each room has its own air conditioning unit. So this is coming with us. We bought that, and we're moving tomorrow. I'm gonna come and pick that up. Hey, tomorrow. Over here, there's the bathroom over there, and then here's the kitchen. I'm gonna go into the wide view. This is basically the living zone. Like I said, we've already got a jump on the moving, and there was 0 decoration went into this place, beside a few decorative plants. This is the kitchen, which is very similar to the system kitchen that we have in our new house. The microwave, oven, rice maker, some sort of it's not quite a rice maker, it's something else. Refrigerator, etc., some storage up there. This is our coffee center. We're going to really enjoy our coffee, and we're going to really get into it in our new house when we set up shop for good. Here's the sofa, and there's Ollie the black dog. Ollie likes to sit up there. You can look out the window. And we have our computer. Yumiko's computer is there. And then there's this nice little area here. You have a nice view of That's Shizuoka City down that way. There's the Yoshida River. That's the river that fronts our house as well. If you just follow it up there in a little ways. That's the laundry hanging area out there. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to hang laundry before I go. And this is what's called a wa-shitsu. Wa is a word that the Japanese use to describe Japan. So it's a Japanese style room. Shitsu means room. So wa-shitsu, Japan room. It has tatami mats, although those are not tatami. Tatami mats are like reed flooring. Those are not tatami mats. That's a cover that looks like tatami that we put over the top so that the dog's feet wouldn't damage it. There's a closet over there. This is where Rudy and I hang out typically. My backpack and some stuff there, and all the boxes we need for the storage. The only other thing to show you is the washing room. This is literally the washing machine. This is coming with this. Yumiko bought this new. There's a laundry that I've got to hang. And then, there's this area over here for pretty up time. And then a proper Japanese style bath. This is a unit bath. We'll have something similar to this installed in our new house soon. And you sit on the floor and wash up, and then you soak in the hot tub. That's about it. That's our home here at Art Hills until tomorrow. Today's our last day here. The movers are coming. So I'm going to head over to the other house to do some stuff. Miko's going to continue packing, then I'll come over and help out a little later. We had our final supper, our final breakfast, so to speak, this morning, because she told me after breakfast, she said, after that breakfast, the kitchen is closed because she's packing it all in. All right, that's our home. It's been good. It's been good transition home, and it really did feel like a transition home. I never felt like I had sit down even the slightest bit of roots here. And that was a little bit disconcerting at times to be here for a couple of months. It must have been even more so for Yumiko for half a year. But then again, I was the same way in the desert. I did when I was living in the desert out there. So Yumiko and I basically together lived over half a year together without roots. I wonder what that does to the mind. I'm going to have to explore that. But now, the place we're going to, this is it. This is the end of the road for us in terms of homes. We set down roots here for good. So we're going to more than make up for what we didn't get to experience here. That's it. Say bye, Rudy. Rudy, bye-bye. Be safe, but not too safe.